has declared a 5-day holiday in Bangkok and 20 flood-affected provinces to give people a chance to escape the floodwaters. Floodwaters are creeping further into the Thai capital. Now, the city is bracing itself for 2 huge masses of water set to hit the city over the next few days from the north. The floods in Thailand, one group is going ahead with a cycling tour of the country. The event, called the Tour of Hope, is raising funds for charity. And to tell us more, I have the organizers in studio with me, husband and wife team, Raina and Selena. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And so Tour of Hope is into its 6th year, and you're still going ahead with the cycling tour. So how has the floods affected your route?
We have a company in Thailand that we're working with to organize the tour, and they have been monitoring the situation very carefully over the past weeks. Last week they actually sent a car up to drive the route that we were supposed to cycle, and indeed we have to change. Fortunately, only in the first 2 days. Initially we wanted to go from Uttarakhand to Nakhon and from there to Kampong Phet to Sukhothai. This is not possible anymore because of floods, so now we will go from Uttarakhand by bus to Kampong Phet. From there, we have to trek very far west, almost to the Burmese border, to a place called Tak. And from Tak, we go the next day to Sukhothai. Once we reach Sukhothai, it will be back to normal, at least as far as the tour is concerned.
Okay, but what are some of the contingency plans that you have in place?
Well, given the fact that most of the tour is on very high ground, we were rather confident that we should be able to cycle at least a part of the route. But in case the situation would have worsened, we had considerations to either go to the eastern province of Isan, which at least up to now is largely unaffected by the floods, or even south of Bangkok to Phuket, or even further from Phuket to Raja Island. Under any circumstance, we would have cycled.
Right, you still will go ahead with the cycling. So who are the participants then, Selena?
Okay, the participants are basically people from all walks of life. Basically, just give you a background history. The tour was started in 2006 and was actually started by a group of individuals, and spearheaded this idea was this doctor called Dr. Hans Bock, and he's actually a German based in Singapore. What he did was basically marry his love for cycling and also to help charities or basically communities which are underprivileged in the Asia region. So what every cyclist has to do is that we have to raise funds to support the charity that we are supporting for that particular year. They raise funds through corporate sponsorship, through family and friends, and they're all paying their own fare. So everything goes, 100% goes to the charity we support.
Okay, and what have you achieved in the last half decade then?
Since we started till last year, what happened was we've been supporting one particular charity group, which is called JPAGO, which is an affiliate of Johns Hopkins University. What JPAGO does is that they train midwives in rural areas on how to conduct pap smear tests for the prevention of cervical cancer. So we have always been supporting this charity for many years, and this year we decided that we want to support the charity and where we are more involved in actually with that particular charity. So we've actually worked together with World Vision, who is basically administrating the project for us, where we purchased or we built a library in this area near Chiang Mai, which is called the tribal hill tribe area. I think it's called Bang Chang province, right? And what happened is that we decided to choose this particular group is because that they are the least privileged group in Thailand. That's the reason, right?
Okay.
Yeah. In addition to that, we also raised funds to buy about 200 bicycles, which we wanted to donate at 3 schools along the way. And unfortunately, the factory where the bicycles were built was flooded, and now there's a production failure. I think that's actually the saddest thing as far as we are concerned, because we were looking forward to give the bicycles to the kids, and the kids were looking forward to receive the bicycles from us. So that's now delayed, unfortunately.
Right, but you're still having the library, and next year again, you can also expand these.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
All right, thank you very much.
And I'm speaking to Raina and Selena, organizers of the Tour of Hope, which is going ahead with their charity cycling tour despite the tide.
Since we started.